Shields up, Iron Breakers. Rurikhan here, coming at you with another First Impressions video, and today we're going to be taking a look at Super Stardust Ultra for the PlayStation 4. This title was sent to me by PlayStation Portugal so that I could give it a look and tell you guys my opinions on it. So what is Super Stardust Ultra all about? Well, the original Super Stardust HD was a release title for the PlayStation 3, and this title seems to be essentially the same thing with a couple of added bells and whistles, but obviously for PlayStation 4. So I never actually played the original title, I just know that because I did a little bit of research onto Super Stardust, and this was kind of like Housemarque's claim to fame, I feel, when the PlayStation 3 hit, and after that I believe they then went on to make Dead Nation, which is another Housemarque game, and this, if I had to put it into a genre, so to speak, I would actually call this a twin-stick shooter bullet hell thingamajiggy. If you guys enjoyed Resogun, which was also developed by Housemarque, there is a big chance you guys are actually going to enjoy Super Stardust Ultra as well. And one of the good things about this being released for the PlayStation 4 is that PlayStation 4 actually got a lot of people that weren't previously on the PlayStation platform. So there's a lot of games from the PlayStation 3 that a lot of people haven't played yet. We've seen stuff like that. We've seen some remastered titles like The Last of Us and whatnot. And Super Stardust Ultra is kind of like it's not really a remastered version because it was already, I think, it was already running 1080p 60 frames a second on the PlayStation 3, but it is essentially just bringing that title to the PlayStation 4 for people who haven't experienced it yet. So let's get to it. As you can see, this is the very basic stuff that you gotta do. Shoot asteroids for tokens, which give you points. Tokens degrade over time. They also change the bonus that they give to your weapon, because you got Rock Crusher, Ice Splitter, and a bunch of other stuff, and that will actually give you different bonuses against different types of asteroids. Now, the planet that we're going into is going to be full of gold asteroids, so we want to get as much gold melter as we possibly can. You can also get shields, which will allow you to take a hit without dying. You can get ships, which gives you extra lives, and that's pretty much the game. You're going to be playing like just flying around the planet and just destroying everything. You shoot by pressing the right stick in the direction that you want to shoot. Now, one of the reasons why I picked this particular planet is because it's got one of the best weapons. Depending on which planet you start, you're going to get different weapons, and those weapons will continue to exist throughout, will continue throughout your playthrough. So if you start from map 1, you can actually get, if you start from planet 1, you can get more points because, you know, you will have the points of planet 1 added with the points of planet 2, because you can play through the entirety of all of the planets in a row. But if you start from planet 1, you're going to have a different weapon than the one that I have right now. This is the weapon that you get when you start from planet 2, and it is actually one of the weapons that I like the most because you can do all kinds of crazy stuff with it. Now, I am not particularly good at bullet hell or twin stick shooters, so once you mix those two genres, you can expect me to be terrible, particularly if I am doing live commentary at the same time. So don't expect me to be like over here like breaking records and stuff, but it should still give you guys a very good idea of what the game's all about. You can see that I'm basically running around this asteroid thing, or actually it's not an asteroid, it's a planet. I'm just running around the planet, dodging all the stuff that's on screen, and breaking all of the asteroids. If you guys remember, there used to be a game like a long time ago. It was just called Asteroids, and that game was also all about destroying asteroids. So obviously, it didn't look quite as good as this, or sound quite as good as this, because one of the big things that I noticed about this game is that I really like the retro-inspired soundtrack. It's really good. You can also change that, by the way. If you go into options, you can actually change the type of music that you get. Like right now, we're playing the default stuff. You can get retro, which gives you a little bit more, an even more retro feel, even though the default one feels pretty retro to me. And then you have orchestral if you'd rather have that. Now, I'm going to leave it at default for now, but just know that you got those options available to you. So right now, we're playing in arcade mode, which is essentially very arcadey. The whole point of this game is to increase your score as much as you can. Very much in the vein of what you were doing in Resogun, if you guys remember that. But obviously, Super Stardust actually came before Resogun. Now, if it comes to personal preference, like let's say you had this and you had Resogun, you had to pick only one. Me personally, I still am a bigger fan of Resogun, but this game is pretty good too. You can see that we have the same boost ability. Well, not really the same, but a very similar boost ability than what you find in Resogun. Beyond the boost ability, you also have a bomb ability. These will be mapped to your right and left triggers. Oh, sweet, we got a shield. Shield, very, very important if you want to stay alive. We also got extra points in there. The whole point of the game is to achieve a high score as possible. Oh, damn it, I just wasted my shields on there. But, yeah, it's just a very arcadey twin-stick shooter. Destroy everything that shows up on screen. Each planet in arcade mode has like 5 stages. We're still in stage 1 for this planet, if you can believe it. And you can see that right now we're actually in a point where, oh, you have to kill this amount of enemies, and you should be good. There, phase 1 complete. Now we go into phase 2, which remains with all the stuff that was around in phase 1. Need to boost my ass out of there. When you boost, you're invincible, so it's one way to get out of trouble. Boosting is unlimited, but it does have a cooldown. Every now and then you will see these ships pop up, which can give you extra points or bombs. Right now we actually have 5 bombs, so we really have no reason to die unless we mess up, which tends to happen quite a bit with me because, like I said, I am not good at twin-stick shooters or bullet hell games. It is just not my thing. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't like them, I'm just saying I'm not good. Like, if you take a look once we're done with this, when we actually die, because I highly doubt that we'll finish the planet. I would love to finish the planet so that I could show you guys the boss. And remember, we're playing in normal difficulty. There's, I think, 2 more difficulties above this. So if you guys are like, oh man, this is so easy, I can't believe you're this terrible at video games, Rurikhan. Trust me, there's a lot more challenge still to be had in this title. And I believe that the higher difficulties will also provide you with bigger multipliers and whatnot. So if you want to go score hunting, obviously your best bet is going to be in the higher difficulties. Now, in regards to... Oh, crap. Ugh. Now, there's global leaderboards for this as well, which I'm always, whenever I'm done so far, whenever I've finished levels, and even if I don't finish, even when I die and whatnot, I always end up beyond the 1000th worldwide. I always end up at like 1001, which leads me to believe that there's probably not, they just don't track whoever's below 1000. It's like, you're not meaningful enough for us to actually track your score, because I highly doubt I would be getting 1000th every single time. Now, another feature that they've added is with this generation being more about the social aspects of gaming and all that, there's a challenge thing that you can send challenges to your friend, very much in the vein of what Drive Club was doing, although I highly doubt that people even remember Drive Club at this point, which is a shame because the game was not that bad. But regardless of that, there's a kind of Drive Club aspect to it where you can challenge your friends to see if they can beat your high score. Now, I haven't done that because I don't even know if I have anyone on my friends list that has Super Stardust HD Ultra. I just called it HD Ultra. It's just Super Stardust Ultra. I don't even know if I have anybody in my friends list that has the game. My friends list is just like huge right now. Oh, I hadn't noticed that. I'm actually getting oh crap. I was actually getting 2 different types of asteroids. I thought we were just going to get the gold asteroids. But we've got both gold and rock. Whoa, this is not looking too good right now. I might just have to pop a bomb if you guys keep this up. Complete and utter insanity going on in here. Obviously, you want to break the green asteroids because those are going to give you points or power-ups or stuff like that. If you really want to go for high scores, I kind of feel like sometimes you want to avoid killing your enemies so that you can just take on the rest of the asteroids and just get points from that. But it's just, I don't really play for high scores in these titles. I'm just going at it for fun. But I'm assuming this can actually get pretty damn competitive if you get into the whole harder difficulties and stuff. You can see that we're now in 3rd phase. There's a couple of more modes that I want to show you guys, but first I want to see if I can at least get to the boss so that I could show you guys a boss fight. This is only the 2nd level, so there's a bunch of more levels. I'm kind of stuck on level number 3 right now, although I haven't really tried that hard. Oh wow, we have 7 bombs. Okay, time to blow some shit up. Come here. Boom. I want to say I didn't really make the best use of that bomb, but that's fine. I'm just kind of trying to get myself into trouble at this point. Boom. Oh, we got a ton of these green things that follow you around. I hate these green things. They just kind of lock onto you and are annoying as hell. This is why I like this gun. You can actually make this almost protective circle around you, which is pretty damn sweet. Oh, I missed on a lot of points there. The points and the power-ups, they degrade over time, so you want to pay attention to that. You want to make sure that you get those as fast as you possibly can. Also, you'll notice that you can see through this mesh that we're navigating over. You can almost call it the orbit of the planet. You can see through it so that you can see if there's like pickup stuff or whatever, or where the enemies are. Oh, wow. That was close. That was a very close call. Bombs. Now I'm just abusing the bombs a little bit. Gonna burn that guy down. Destroy these dudes. I'll be showing you guys the other modes that are available once we hopefully finish this level so that I can show you guys a boss fight as well, because the boss fights are pretty cool. The boss fight on this one is particularly challenging. The boss fight on the first one I felt was a lot easier, which kind of makes sense now, doesn't it? But in its essence, this is what the game is all about. You're just navigating this planet, you're boosting to get out of trouble, and you got bombs, and looks like we got an extra ship. If you reach certain thresholds in the score, you will also gain additional lives, so there's that to it. And the longer you stay alive, the bigger your multiplier will get. Very much in the same vein as Resogun. I keep bringing up Resogun because I feel that Resogun is more in people's minds right now. Because there's a lot more people that, I mean, right now there's a lot of people that have purchased into the PlayStation 4, so they're going to be more familiar with Resogun. At least I would expect so, because if you have a PlayStation 4 and you don't have Resogun, I kind of feel that you're doing it wrong a little bit. Oh, sweet, 2 bombs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Now, right now, we haven't even gotten into the bullet hell aspect of it. I mean, we're kind of dodging asteroids and all that, but once you actually get into bosses, that is when you get into the whole bullet hell aspect of things. So we maximize the rock crusher, which means whenever we're shooting down asteroids that are rocks, unlike the ones that we're shooting out, unlike the ones that we're shooting down right now, which are actually gold, we should be performing at maximum performance. Oh, wow. You were just trying to sneak up on me, weren't you? Weren't you? You don't sneak up on the con, are you crazy? Again, one of the things that I really love about it has to be the soundtrack. It really takes me back. I mean, even though this is not even the retro soundtrack, it just feels so retro, you know? Whoa, that was real close. Burst all these bad boys down, dodge it. You'll see that you have like warning indicators when stuff is coming in, which is very, very useful. And you'll notice that these things will try to like sneak by on your blind sides whenever you're not shooting at them. So it's got a little bit of a degree of AI in there as well. Oh, we got rocks. Rocks we can burst through pretty easily right now because, like I've mentioned, we have maxed out our rock thing. Our rock power. 7 times multiplier. Yeah, look at me going for them high scores. Too many. Just throw a bomb in there. Now you want to make sure that you get as many points as you can off of that. Too many again. Oh, this is getting way too messy. Which is why I kind of just boosted out of there. Wow, so much stuff falling down. It's complete and utter chaos. See, this is when I just get completely overwhelmed. So much for the shields. Gonna blow up that stuff. Still a lot of rocks hanging around. Got a lot of points hanging around. The points do tend to go towards you. Oh crap, this is just not looking too good. I'm gonna go into panic mode here. And hopefully we can survive this. This is my panic mode, which is why I like this weapon so much. I just kind of go into this, leave me alone! I will destroy all of you! Oh, this is not looking too good. Not looking too good at all. One single hit will kill me right now, so there's that to it. Although we are about to finish this wave, which means we might actually get to wave 5, and that would be the boss wave. Now, I would very much like to break these asteroids, because that will make the boss fight considerably easier if you don't have to worry about the asteroids. So I'm going to try and avoid killing enemies. I'm just going to focus down these asteroids. Oh, sweet shield. Very, very good. We still have 3 ships. Oh, no! We killed the final enemy. Okay. Phase 4 complete. We're going to go into Phase 5, and that is the boss fight. You even get this cool incoming thing, and you get a different theme song just for the boss. to increase the pressure and all that. Oh, no, why are you doing this to me? So many asteroids right now. Leave me alone. So now I have to deal with the boss and the asteroid. So the boss is already on the playing field, if you guys can see it. He's a little bit off to the left. I'm still taking out asteroids because I want to have to not worry about asteroids when I'm fighting the boss. So we're going to be focusing as much on that as possible. Ice Splitter, actually not very useful in this map. We should have waited for a gold melter because we have max rock breaker. Oh man, okay, now is when the bullet hell thing starts because the boss is going to start shooting at you. We do not want to engage the boss just yet. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but I'm focusing down these asteroids before we actually get down to the boss. I think you also get bonuses for how fast you do a stage, so this might not be the most optimum meta way to do this stage, but I'm just playing it safe because, like I said, I'm not that awesome at these kinds of games, so we're just going to be playing it extremely safe to see if I can just beat this boss. So the boss, as you can see, it closes itself. Once it closes itself, it gets very annoying. He also shoots rockets at you, which you will have to blow up in order to survive. Otherwise, you might just die. Going into panic mode a little bit there. Come on, you want to stop that rocket stuff? Jesus, he almost had me there. Not good. Not good at all. Okay, now we want to engage on this boss. And the particularity of this is that depending on the position that you engage the boss in, it might be easier or harder for you because of how the boss is on this 3D plane. So obviously we have to hit that red spot, but we can't right now, and he's shooting in that direction, and I now want to get hit. Oh, damn it, he just hit me. I wasn't paying attention. What is he going to do now? Let's see if we can hit him. You want to not stay in range of those pincers because he closes you in. Then he starts shooting missiles, and if you happen to be on the inside of the pincers, he is shooting like all kinds of green lasers at you right now as well. So let's see if we can survive this, take out a couple of rockets. Wow, we actually have 4 lives right now. So let's see if we can not waste any of those. Ah! So close! Get away! Get away from me! Okay, now we're back to bullet hell. And I got pincered. And we lost our multiplier, as you can see there. Come on. Okay, it looks like he's going to take a break. He's going to turn to the other side, which means we have to go here. We still have 3 lives, so hopefully we'll survive this. In comes the rocket section. You can actually stay in there if you're good enough and you want to go for times. You can stay inside the pincers. You're just going to have a hell of a time dodging the green lasers that he shoots at you. So, yeah, there's that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Rockets all over the place. I don't like rockets. Rockets are evil. Really trying to get in range there. There we go. There you go. Take it. Now he's going to turn around. Now he's going to go into the pincer mode. So we want to avoid that pincer, because I don't want to stay in there. But again, like I said, if you are skilled enough, you can stay inside that thing, survive, dodge all the green stuff, and just deal a crap ton of damage while you're in there. Except I ended up in there a couple of times. I was never able to dodge all of the green stuff. I wasn't even able to dodge damn missiles, apparently. Come on. There we go. Ah, still got hit. It's particularly hard. Like, I'm dying a lot more than I died the last time that I came here. And the reasoning behind that is because it's even harder to do this while you're doing video commentary. It's just insanity. It's just complete insanity. I'm actually chasing after these rockets. Panic mode engaged. There we go. Burst those rockets down. Break everything down. Okay, I think we're in the clear now. Let's go back up to the boss. Boom! Now we kill the boss. And that is like a level in arcade. Now, since we're playing in arcade, what's going to happen is this is going to take us to the next level. But it's going to allow us to send the whole challenge thing to your friends, like I mentioned. Oh, actually, it's not until I die. So I'm just going to suicide. I'm going to go ahead and suicide right here. That's right, hit me. Boom. I still had 1 life, so I'm going to go ahead and suicide again. There we go. But ideally, you would want to keep on going, and we now have apparently a new high score, and it is going. Like I said, I'm at the position 1001, which leads me to believe they just don't track stuff below 1000. If you're not in the top 1000, you don't matter. So once you are done with that, you can then send the challenge to your friends. We're not going to be doing that, but it's just an option that's there. Because again, this is very much a game about, you know, chasing high scores and stuff like that. There's also multiplayer mode for versus, where you can play against other players up to 2 to 4. Classic co-op, so shared screen co-op, and split screen co-op. I didn't really get to play any of these because, to be honest, I only have one PlayStation 4 controller, and yeah, I didn't get to test out any of the multiplayer stuff. Now, there's a bunch of more modes that you can play. And now planet mode is very much like arcade, except that you're playing only for one planet. So I'm assuming it's a different leaderboard. So it's one of those things where if you want to really master down a planet, you just focus on that one planet. Like we were playing Rurikhan, and you can just focus on that and just try to get as much score as you can on that. That is the arcade mode. That is the planet mode. Arcade mode just goes through the planets like one at a time and racks up all the points together. Endless mode is just you go to a planet. Actually, it takes you to a planet, and it just throws these balls at you, if I remember correctly, that you can't destroy. But essentially, it takes you onto this planet that we're going to right now. I think this is the first planet, although I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, this is definitely the weapon from the first planet. As you can see, we have different weapons here. So now we're going to be breaking down stuff. This is just endless mode, so you're trying to get as much score as you possibly can. There's no waves, there's no nothing. They just keep sending stuff at you, and hopefully you'll survive as long as you possibly can. They're still going to give you upgrades, they're going to give you shields, all that stuff. We wasted one of our shields already, I think. 2 times multiplier, and there. I'm not really trying too hard here, but you guys get the idea of what the endless mode is all about. Now, beyond endless, there's also survival, which is kind of like endless, with the exception that there is a shower of indestructible space probes. Now, luckily, the load times are pretty fast, so I can show you guys all of these modes to give you an idea of what to expect from the game. But essentially, they're going to shoot stuff at you that you can't break down. And I'm not sure if you have to actively dodge them, though, but yeah. As you can see, you have these things. These things will not break. So you just have to survive as long as you can. You can't push them, though. So you just push them around, and you just try to make it through as long as you possibly can. If you hit them, you die. That's it. That's survival mode. No, I do not want to send this challenge to my friends. This is a mode that I actually really, really like. Armed only with bombs, try to score as much points as you can. This is really cool because I like the bombs. The bombs are just like AoE massive explosions, as you guys have seen, but you have to really use them wisely because otherwise you only have 10 bombs. So you need to save a bomb to actually recover bombs like this, because these ships always have bombs on them. So what I'm doing right now is I'm waiting for stuff to like collapse onto me so that I can get as much of a high score as I possibly can. So that's it. Attaboys. Boom. Now let's go in here. You got to really be strategic about it. So we're going to take that out. Always looking for a new spaceship that is going to give you more bombs. You always have to be on the lookout for that. You also got to look around, make sure that you don't end up stuck in these things here. Oh, there's a ship right there. And I died. Yeah. Wow, 980, huh? Amazing. So that's the bomber mode. Then there's time attacks, which is just, you know, this is very self-explanatory. Is time trials of Super Stardust HD. There's an impact, which essentially this mode is also pretty cool, although I haven't mastered it all that much. I haven't mastered anything in this game, but this mode requires a lot more skill. It's basically about ramming stuff with your boost, and essentially the boost gets instantly recharged. Oh, I messed up.
Game over.
Let's do that one again, because I don't think you guys actually got the idea. But the idea there is that so long as you are breaking down stuff, you can keep boosting. So I should have waited maybe a little bit longer before engaging. Come on, and get in there. So long as you're bursting down stuff, you just keep on going. This is a pretty cool mode, in my opinion. Oh, we ran out. We ran out. Once you run out, you just have to kind of like run away because you can't even shoot. There's not a whole lot you can do. So now we wait until it gets back. There we go. There we go. Now just boost on through. Make sure that you keep hitting things. Because if you're not hitting things, you're going to slow down. And once you slow down, you're kind of screwed. There you go. Oh my god, they're so close right now. Ah, I almost had it. But yeah, that's the impact mode. And then we also have blockade, which is an endless mode with a trail of rocks spawning behind you. Basically, rocks just spawn behind your ship. And I really don't understand the point of this mode. It's like you just have rocks that are spawning behind you forever. And then you can shoot them, but they don't really go down. So I'm just gonna keep going around the planet until eventually I meet up with my other line, and you can just like make a giant planet full of these rocks. And eventually, I guess you can blow them up, though I don't really understand what the point of this mode is. It seems that stuff is breaking down at some point. You can. Oh, I forgot that I can't really maneuver properly. But yeah, the challenge of this mode, I guess, it's almost like playing Snake. But yeah, this is Super Stardust HD. It's pretty fun if you like the arcadey games of, you know, score chasing. If you enjoyed Resogun, you're definitely going to enjoy this. And then there's also this mode for interactive streaming, which I guess takes commands from Twitch or something. I didn't really try this mode out. I mean, it's interesting, these streaming things, but my connection makes it kind of hard for me to do these kinds of things. And also, when I stream, I don't stream from the PlayStation 4 service. So yeah, I usually can't take advantage of these things. But it's nice that they're there for, you know, for average users that actually do take advantage of these services. Then I guess they can fool around in this. But yeah, this is Super Stardust. I was gonna say HD again. The HD keeps popping out, but whatever. This is Super Stardust Ultra for the PlayStation 4. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.